From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, October 8th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.83 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,276 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 5.2 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $4,462. Antiwar.com reports Spain's constitutional court does not appear to be having much luck stopping an imminent Catalan declaration of independence. After ruling on Thursday that the regional parliament will not be allowed to meet on Monday to declare independence, Catalonia looks to be doing an end around. They're going to make the announcement on Tuesday. Spain has been struggling to find roadblocks to put in the way of the independence declaration by Catalan President Carles Puigdemont, but suspending a Monday session that was never even officially announced appears to have been useless. Catalan officials say Puigdemont will be addressing Parliament Tuesday at 6 p.m., and members of Parliament are expecting that he will be submitting a declaration to the Assembly at that time. Members of the Catalan Parliament say the text of the declaration is still being debated, but that at this point there's no reason to expect any further delays. Spanish courts are unlikely to have time to try to block another session of Parliament before it takes place. Catalan voters overwhelmingly approved secession last weekend, and a violent crackdown by the Spanish police has only added to the calls to quickly split from Spain. Spanish officials insist the referendum did not count because the courts forbade it. Catalonia's leaders, however, maintain that the vote was valid and will stand. For over 40 years, Robertson Roberts brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Robertson Roberts brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a pair of Republican lawmakers are calling on the Trump administration to release all records related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Representative Walter Jones of North Carolina introduced a resolution in the House that would call on President Donald Trump to allow the National Archives and Record Administration to release any remaining documents related to Kennedy's assassination in Dallas in 1963. Jones said in a release from his office, "To me, the tragedy that took place in Dallas continues to raise many questions that go unanswered. After 54 years, there's no reason, for the sake of honesty and integrity in America, that the facts of the JFK assassination should not be made public." A companion resolution was introduced in the Senate by Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa. The evidence surrounding JFK's assassination has long been fodder for conspiracy theorists who do not believe the conclusions reached in an 888-page report authored by then Chief Justice Earl Warren, which said Kennedy's killing was the work of a lone assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald, who opened fire from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository on Kennedy's open-top limousine. The issue of still withheld JFK records was nearly put to bed in 1992 when former President George H.W. Bush signed legislation ordering all JFK-related records to be released. The legislation contained a loophole, however. Records were ordered released unless the strongest possible reasons counsel otherwise. The decision over which documents to keep classified lies solely with each subsequent occupant of the Oval Office. Cell 411 is a free app for Android and iOS that replaces government-controlled 911. Cell 411 allows you to preset a group of friends or private organization to show up in an emergency. Cell 411 is a nightmare to the state because it proves their so-called services aren't needed. And of course, it's covered by the BIPCOT no-gov license. Cell 411, because your friends won't shoot you when you're in trouble. Without the government, who would build the emergency services? You and Cell 411. Get it today at getcell411.com. That's getcell411.com. Reuters reports a federal judge in Nevada postponed the trial of rancher Cliven Bundy for his role in an armed standoff with U.S. government agents after defense lawyers argued that the Las Vegas mass shooting could influence jurors. The case against Bundy stems from a 2014 situation in which he is alleged to have led a revolt against federal authorities at his ranch in Bunkerville, Nevada, about 75 miles northeast of Las Vegas. Brett Whipple told Reuters that U.S. District Judge Gloria Navarro in Las Vegas granted the delay for Bundy and several co-defendants, including his sons, who are accused of conspiracy, assault, and other charges. The trial was set to begin next week in Las Vegas federal court, and Navarro granted a delay until October 30th. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.